Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went. They said we've both been dancing all this time. What a coincidence. Wow, you can really dance. Wow, you can really dance. He went.
We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Get into the sky, little Wi-Fi. I don't know why I'm singing that. Welcome to my bright life. It is very bright and the lighting is, as always, unstable. Have you ever thought about reviewing service stations? No? Well, today I'm gonna. Welcome to, or back to, depending on whether it's your first time, your second time, any time. Why am I whiter than the actual whitest, brightest light? Dear Lord, give me strength with this lighting. I'm going on a road trip, baby. At a fuel station, surrounded by people, probably wondering why I'm talking to my camera, because in the UK we're nosy but polite, so we will stare but not ask. So I thought, right, I'm going on a road trip today to Liverpool. Of course got the dogs with me because, you know, dogs are life and they would not be without me and I would not be without them. Hello. Self, say hello. Hello. Minnie Moo. Dixie Woo. So, I'm going to stop at some services and we're going to review them for you and show you what the deal is with the UK and our service stations. So without further ado, I know you're on the edge of your seat, but my words won't come out. Let's go and I'll see you when I get to the first one. So road trip for me, it's just kind of like a, you see my face trip for you. See when you get there. See when you get there. See when I get there. Yes, me. I'm the one driving. Okay. Why, hello. We have arrived at the first services. I've been listening to Game of Thrones on the way on audiobook and I have to say it's making me want to say, my name is Claire, House of Canino, to the Lord Vale. Something like that. So this is rather a small one, you know, rather a small services. Well, it's like a humble one, shall we say. So let's go and see what we're working with. On the sign beside me, it says we have hotels, a hotel. I don't know if there's more than one hotel. Caravans, more parking. This is it. Apparently they have a farm shop. It's a humble services. It is pissing it down. On the way here, it decided to snow and rain because, you know, global warming is real. We are feeling it with all this random weather conditions. Not random to the universe, but it's random to the people who don't know how to deal with it. Here we have some lovely areas for dog peeing. So, alas, you can tell I've been listening to Game of Thrones, can't you? Alas, we have some impressive areas. So we have sufficient dog wee-wee areas. Now I'm going to go in and we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of the situation and we're going to see what the toilets are like and what they have on offer to consume. Rustic services. They don't have the usuals, you know, McDonald's, Burger King, none of that, no. We're rustic and countryside, classic UK services. So, without further ado, I'm going to run in there faster than the speed of light so I don't get wet. And I'm going to show you what we're dealing with, okay? This is an experience for both of us. Dealing with very quaint, exciting services. This is very pretty. I don't actually think I've ever been here before, which is bizarre because I do this journey rather a lot. So as you can see, we are in countryside luxury. We've got views of the lakes out there. My golly freaking gosh, 10 out of 10. Well, my good goodness, wasn't that a treat? I am shooketh, if I'm honest, because I've never been to this services before. I don't know why. I think it's because like it's the start of the journey really, and I don't feel the need to go to the toilet yet, which is kind of odd because I am the type of girl who pees every 5 minutes. High class queen of the services. They've got like view lakes, lakes views. They've got a farm shop. They've got, it is very, very swishy woo, whatever the hell that is. Never said swishy woo in my life. 10 out of 10, to be honest. Pure beauty and grace is what she is. It's only downhill from here. Well, the time has come again. So we're at our second services, and I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? It's a modest holding. The Game of Thrones is just in my head, okay? It's a modest kind of services compared to the last one. They do indeed have some eateries. They have a McDonald's. I think they have some other eating establishments. They have somewhere to charge electric cars. It's still raining, which is, you know, unsurprising. So I'll show you a little glimpse of it. I'm not saying it's crap, but just like, you know, lower your expectations. In the distance, in the rain, and over there in the distance we have some cars. At night this place would be a bit eerie, I tell you. So we're gonna go in and do the important logistics again. Toilets, options to eat, general vibes, you know, does it pass the vibe check? On a nighttime this would be a little bit like a hotbed for zombies, in my opinion. The dogs are still here, by the way, in case you thought I'd lost them. Pixie! What? It's hailstoning, so welcome to the UK, where we have 5 different weather conditions in the space of 2 minutes. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, listen to that hailstone. It's been a couple of days since I last managed to do an update. The coronavirus is apparently spread to Italy. So my fears that it is in fact secretly the zombie apocalypse are increasing. The government seems to be keeping it under wraps, but I still have my suspicions that it may actually be the start of a zombie apocalypse. There does seem to be a bit of wandering going on. The weather itself is an indication of zombie apocalyptic activity. If anyone also sees any zombie apocalyptic beginnings, then make sure you first of all are safe, so don't get got. Make sure you're not going to get got, and then, you know, when it's safe and you are not at any risk of being eaten, comment down below and provide me some updates. Still hopeful that we have not yet reached zombie apocalyptic status. The weather is quite treacherous out here, but nevertheless I will do my duty of reviewing the services because I'm giving you the news that you want to see. Here first with Claire Canino. My goodness, we have more plants. This is very, very nice, respectable. Maybe this can rival the last place. Service station wars. Nice views. Okay. We made it. Okay, I admit, I judged too quickly. I was judgmental. I do be judging, though. I made a snap judgment and it was ignorant. It was wrong. And turns out these services are pretty darn bougie. Are they quite as good as the last one? I don't know, arguably. The very first one we went to, they had a farm shop and they had like, you know, like home cooked things, but they didn't necessarily have anything like chain wise. So if you really like your Costas or your McDonald's, you know, you can get something a bit cheaper. Obviously not as good for you, so maybe we need to deduct points. I mean, I need to think this one through. Did you see the plants in the toilet? These are some bougie toilets, girl. I don't know why I always turn into a ghetto bitch when I speak sometimes, but it just happens. Did you see the view in this services? I'm gonna have to say an 8 out of 10, maybe even a 9. Yeah, no, do you know what? I have the authority here to make these decisions, and I'm gonna say 9, because if this was a nice day instead of, you know, a climate change disastrous day, I would like to take the dogs around about here and we could have a jolly good time all round. I said it, okay? 9 out of friggin' 10. Boom. We're gonna do one more because, you know, we've got 2, so and then we got 3, so 2 out of 3. We'll see the quality, really get a grasp of the situation. So far, it's been a bit of a treat all round. So, quite frankly, I am aghast. I don't know what I'm talking about. Well, would you bloody believe it? We're at the final services. Now, this one is a rather busy one. And I would say this is probably the rough around the edges of all free services things. Out of all the fair maidens, this is probably the rusty dusty one. Getting distracted because in the car next to me is a really fluffy cute dog, like freaking fluffy and freaking cute, and I am indeed a sucker for a dog. Yes, Minnie Moo. Tobles, are you so pretty? There she is. There she is. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, lower your expectations in case you had any, but at this point I'm sure you don't. Well, there wasn't a lot to see in there, okay? I'm not gonna lie. This is the worst of a bunch. Certainly bougie is not what I would use to describe the services. Not bougie. Rough around the edges is more accurate. The toilets are a bit grim. Why do people... Did you see that? Did you see the man literally look right in my window? Don't worry guys, I'm not filming a porn. Not filming pornography. Combining all the elements together to give a good score. The first one was a 10, the second one was a 9 because it was still pretty darn bougie. This one, okay, for in terms of views, there isn't much to look at. Visually, all you can see is the view of the motorway, so cars and road. Not visually very appealing. But in terms of like snacks, they have a Greggs here, which is good for vegan stuff. They have a Marks and Spencer's, which again, like, you know, pretty good. It's not bad for snacks because like you can get a good cup of tea for cheap. You can get like a nice vegan... The word sausage roll eluded me for a second there. Am I okay? I don't know. A pasty or a vegan sausage roll. If you're a vegan, and if you're not, well, you know, the world is your oyster, quite frankly. Overall, probably 7, but that's pushing it. I'd say a 6. Well, kids, people, mums, dads, grandparents, anyone, whoever finds this place in the universe, in the internet, the void, is my channel. It's been fun. It's been thrilling. There's been highs, there's been lows, there's been ups and downs, and we've reached the end of this journey. So I really sincerely hope you had fun with me, and if you're not from the UK, welcome to that road trip life. The information you couldn't live without, bringing you that is me. So I hope you enjoyed this, okay? If you do like these videos that I do, subscribe if you like, because YouTube is a bit of a bitch and subscribers are always helpful. Okay, goodbye now. Goodbye now.
no, no, no.